So today I would like to do a tutorial on Lab 2 using Wireshark. So today we will cover 5 topics, which is the basic HTTP GET on response interaction, the HTTP conditional GET on response interaction, retrieving long document, HTML document with embedded object, and HTTP authentication. First of all, we will start with the first task, which the basic HTTP GET response interactions. We need to open the Wireshark first. Okay, after that we choose Wi-Fi because I am using Wi-Fi, and go to this link and open in tab. Okay, after you can see this page really like this, you go to the Wireshark, stop, and filter HTTP. Okay, you will get 4 lines like this. It depends on your packet tracer. So from this 4 lines, we will answer the following question. So first question is your browser running HTTP version 1.1 or 1.0? What is version of HTTP is the server running? So my browser is running HTTP version 1.1 as well as my server. So next question is, what languages, if any, does your browser indicates that it can accept to the server? So my browser using ENUS. Okay, you can see from Hypertext Transfer Protocol and find accept language. It was stated there. So next question is, what is the IP address of your computer? So my IP address would be 128.119.245.12. Okay, this is my IP address. So next is, what is the status code returned from the server to your browser? So my status code would be 200 OK. So next, when was the HTML file that you are retrieving last modified at the server? So we can see it from here. We can see it is have last modified. Okay, we have last modified on Tuesday 8 December 2020 on 6:59:01. So it is my last modified on HTML retrieving. So next question is, how many bytes of content are being written to your browser? So my bytes content are being written to my browser is 128 bytes. It is under Hypertext Transfer Protocol and content length. So next question is, by inspecting the raw data in the packet content window, do you see any headers within the data that are not displayed in the packet listing window? If so, name one. So as I can see, based on this, all of the line is shown in my packet data. So my answer will be no, everything is shown in the packet window. So that's all for task 1. We will move to task 2. Okay, next we will move to the next task, which is the HTTP conditional GET on response interaction. First of all, we need to clear history. Okay, after that we open the Wireshark. Next we choose Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm using now. Open the new tab. Okay, you will get the 5 line from the link, and then on the Wireshark, so I click stop. Okay, I get the 4 line of packet. So let's answer the question. The first question is, inspect the content of the first HTTP GET from the browser to the server. Do you see an if modified since line in the HTTP GET? So open Wireshark. On my first line on HTTP GET, I don't have the if modified since, so my answer will be no. So next question is, inspect the content of the server response. Did the server explicitly return the contents of the file? How can you tell? So from Wireshark, we can see the HTTP 200 OK. So from line-based text, here we have all of the 5 lines, so my answer will be yes, there are contents in the line-based text data field. So next, now inspect the contents of the first HTTP GET request from your browser to the server. Do you see an if modified since line in the HTTP GET? If so, what information follows the if modified since header? So we go to the Wireshark, we go to the second GET HTTP request, we click here and we find if modified. So here below my hypertext transfer protocol, there is no if modified since header, so my answer will be no. So next question is, what is the HTTP status code and phrase written from the server in response to this HTTP GET? Did the server explicitly return the contents of the file? Explain. So in my case, I would see here get fef icon ICO HTTP 1.1, but my request is 404 not found. So that will be my answer. That's all for part 2. Okay, so move to part 3, which requires to retrieving one. First of all, as usual, we need to clear cache first, or clear the browser, whatever you call it. Okay, after that, we go to Wireshark. Choose one file. So So when you open the link, you will have the bill of right downloaded. So go to the Wireshark, stop, and HTTP. Okay. So I have 4 lines of packets, so let's answer the question. So the first question is, how many HTTP GET message did your browser send and which packet number in the trace contains the GET message for the bill of right? So I have 2 HTTP GET on packet number 21. This is my packet number 21, so that is my answer. So next question is, which packet number in the trace contains the status code and phrase associated with the response to the HTTP GET request? Status code is 200 OK, and the response is on packet 31. So next is, what is the status code and phrase in the response? So status code is 200 OK, and the phrase is HTTP/1.1 200 OK. So that is my status. So next is, how many data containing TCP segments were needed to carry the single HTTP response and the text of the bill rights? So from here, you can click the first and so we count how many. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I have 28 TCP segment to carry single HTTP response for the wheel of write. Okay, that's all for part 3. So next is part 4, which requires us to do the HTML documents with embedded object. As usual, we need to clear the browser first. Okay, after that we open Wireshark. So we choose Wi-Fi. Okay, so we open the link in. From the link you can see two images, which is person and the computer networking book image. After that we go to Wireshark, we stop. Okay, so let's answer the question. Yes. How many HTTP GET request message did your browser send? To which internet address were the GET request sent? Okay, so let's count how many GET. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 GET requests on destination 128.119.245.12. So next question, can you tell whether your browser downloaded the 2 images serially or whether they were downloaded from the website in parallel? Explain. So we go to the Wireshark. So I would say my image will download it. Okay, so this is our last part, which is part 5. We need to do the HTTP authentication. So first we need to clear the browser first. After that, we choose Wi-Fi. So it requires us to enter the username and password, which we can do from here. So our username is Wireshark student. And password our network. Okay. So we will get the 2 lines after we enter the username and password. So we stop and we finish HTTP. Okay, from this we answer the question. So what is the server response status code and phrase in response to the initial HTTP GET message from your browser? HTTP 1.1.401 unauthorized. Okay, so that is my answer. Next is, when your browser sends the HTTP GET message for the second time, what new field is included in the HTTP GET message? So we go to second HTTP. My answer would be, they insert the authorization, which is missing. So they have a new line or new HTTP GET message on the second time. So that's all for part 5. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you guys understand the content of this video, and I have finished doing my Lab 2 computer networking using Wireshark. So I hope you guys can finish it as well. So thank you very much for watching this video. Stay safe and